What if I told you that owning the wrong dog could land you in prison? Right now, in dozens of countries around the world, certain dogs are considered so dangerous that keeping one could result in massive fines, criminal charges, or even having your beloved pet seized and destroyed. These aren't just random decisions. These breeds have been banned because of documented attacks, fatalities, and incidents that shocked entire nations. Some of these dogs were bred for war. Others were designed for blood sports. And a few have instincts so powerful that even experienced handlers struggle to control them. Today, we're counting down the top 20 most illegal dog breeds on the planet. From ancient war dogs to modern fighting machines, you're about to discover which dogs are considered too dangerous to own, and the shocking reasons why governments have banned them. Some of these might surprise you, others will make perfect sense. But by the end of this video, you'll understand why these powerful animals have been outlawed in communities worldwide. Before we dive into this controversial list, if you find this content fascinating, make sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss our upcoming videos about the most extreme animals on Earth. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. Let's get started. Number 20. German Shepherd. Starting at number 20, we have a breed that might surprise many of you because German Shepherds are among the most popular and recognizable dogs on the planet. These intelligent and loyal animals serve in police forces, military units, and search and rescue operations worldwide. They originated in Germany in 1899 and were specifically bred for herding and protection work. However, their strength, protective instincts, and association with law enforcement have made them targets of breed-specific legislation in multiple countries. German Shepherds face restrictions or outright bans in places like Ukraine, Belarus, the Maldives, and certain regions of the United Arab Emirates. In countries like Malaysia and Singapore, owners must follow strict rules, including keeping their dogs muzzled and leashed in public, ensuring they're microchipped and sterilized, and maintaining substantial liability insurance. Ireland includes them on their restricted breed list from 1998, requiring owners to keep them under control at all times. Even in parts of the United States, particularly in Florida and Louisiana, some cities have enacted breed-specific legislation targeting German Shepherds. The reasoning typically centers on their size, strength, and potential for aggression, though many experts argue that proper training and responsible ownership are far more important factors than breed alone. Number 19. Akita Inu. At number 19, we encounter the Akita Inu, a powerful and dignified breed from Japan, with a history spanning centuries. Originally bred for hunting large game like bears and wild boar, these dogs are known for their loyalty, courage, and strong protective instincts. The Akita gained international fame through the story of Hachiko, the faithful dog who waited for his deceased owner at a train station for nearly 10 years. Despite their noble reputation in Japan, Akitas face restrictions in numerous countries. Bermuda includes them on their restricted breeds list, and various jurisdictions in the United States have enacted local ordinances limiting Akita ownership. Insurance companies frequently classify them as high-risk breeds, often refusing coverage or charging significantly higher premiums for homeowners with Akitas. The breed's strong territorial nature and protective instincts, combined with their substantial size reaching up to 130 pounds, have raised concerns among legislators. Akitas require experienced handlers who understand their independent nature and can provide consistent training and socialization from an early age. Number 18. Chow Chow. Number 18 brings us to one of the most distinctive and ancient breeds, the Chow Chow, With their lion-like mane and unique blue-black tongue, these dogs originated in northern China over 2,000 years ago. They were originally bred for hunting, herding, and guarding, and later became companions to Chinese nobility. Their thick double coat and sturdy build made them well-suited to harsh climates. Despite their teddy bear appearance, Chow Chows face restrictions in multiple locations worldwide. They appear on restricted breed lists in various housing communities and are included in insurance company blacklists across the United States and Canada. Some jurisdictions view them as potentially aggressive due to their strong-willed and protective nature. Chow Chows are known for being aloof with strangers and fiercely loyal to their families, traits that stem from their guarding heritage. They require early socialization and consistent training to ensure they remain well-adjusted companions. Their restriction in certain areas reflects concerns about their territorial behavior and the powerful bite force they possess, though responsible breeding and proper training significantly influence their temperament. Number 17. Alaskan Malamute. Coming in at number 17 is the Alaskan Malamute, one of the oldest Arctic sled dog breeds. These powerful animals were bred by the Malamute Inuit people of Alaska for hauling heavy freight and enduring extreme cold. They're built for strength and endurance, with males weighing up to 85 pounds or more. Their wolf-like appearance, thick coat, and incredible stamina made them indispensable to Arctic exploration and survival. Alaskan Malamutes face restrictions in several countries and jurisdictions, often grouped with other northern breeds due to their physical similarities to wolves. Some regions in the United States enforce breed-specific legislation that includes Malamutes, and certain housing communities prohibit them outright. Insurance companies may refuse coverage or charge higher premiums for Malamute owners. The concerns surrounding this breed typically relate to their high prey drive, strong pack instincts, and substantial strength. Without proper training and adequate exercise, they can become destructive or difficult to manage. Their friendly and affectionate nature with humans contrasts with their sometimes aggressive behavior toward other animals, particularly smaller pets. Responsible ownership requires significant time commitment for exercise and training, as these working dogs need both physical activity and mental stimulation. Number 16. Doberman Pinscher. At number 16, we have the Doberman Pinscher, a breed developed in Germany during the late 19th century by Carl Friedrich Louis Doberman. Originally bred as a protection dog for tax collectors and law enforcement, Dobermans combine intelligence, loyalty, and an intimidating appearance. They're medium to large dogs with a muscular build, athletic capabilities, and an alert, fearless temperament. Doberman Pinschers appear on restricted breed lists across numerous countries and regions. Malaysia includes them in their dangerous dog legislation, requiring strict ownership protocols. Multiple states in the United States have cities with breed-specific ordinances targeting Dobermans, and they frequently appear on insurance company prohibited breed lists. Housing complexes and apartment buildings often ban them outright. The restrictions stem from their reputation as guard dogs, their strong protective instincts, and historical associations with aggression. Studies have shown that Dobermans, when poorly bred or improperly trained, can display territorial and aggressive behaviors. However, modern breeding practices have emphasized temperament alongside physical characteristics. Well-bred Dobermans from reputable breeders, when properly socialized and trained, make excellent family companions and are known for their devotion to their owners. Number 15. Bullmastiff. Number 15 brings us to the Bullmastiff, a breed created in England during the mid-19th century by crossing bulldogs with mastiffs. Gamekeepers developed these dogs to protect estates from poachers, needing an animal strong enough to knock down and hold a person without mauling them. Standing up to 27 inches tall and weighing as much as 130 pounds, Bullmastiffs combine power with surprising agility. Bullmastiffs face restrictions in various jurisdictions worldwide. They appear on dangerous dog lists in multiple countries and are restricted in parts of Malaysia. Many apartment complexes and housing communities ban them due to their size and strength. Insurance companies frequently include Bullmastiffs on their prohibited breed lists, affecting homeowners' ability to obtain coverage. The concerns surrounding this breed relate to their imposing physical presence, their guarding instincts, and the potential for serious injury should an incident occur given their substantial size and strength. While Bullmastiffs are typically gentle and affectionate with their families, their protective nature means they can be wary of strangers. They require confident handling, early socialization, and consistent training to ensure they distinguish between actual threats and normal social situations. Number 14. Caucasian Shepherd. At number 14, we encounter the Caucasian Shepherd, also known as the Caucasian ovcharka, one of the largest and most imposing dog breeds in existence, originating from the Caucasus mountain region spanning Russia, Georgia, Armenia, and Azerbaijan. These dogs were bred to protect livestock from predators, including wolves and bears. Males can weigh over 200 pounds and stand 30 inches tall at the shoulder. Their thick coat, massive head, and powerful build make them formidable guardians. The Caucasian Shepherd faces restrictions and bans in numerous countries due to its sheer size, strength, and protective aggression. Denmark has strict regulations regarding this breed, and they face import restrictions in multiple European nations. Insurance companies rarely provide coverage for owners of Caucasian Shepherds, and many residential areas ban them outright. Their breeding for livestock protection created dogs with extremely strong territorial instincts and a natural suspicion of strangers. Without extensive socialization from puppyhood and experienced handling, these dogs can become dangerously aggressive. Even well-trained Caucasian Shepherds require secure containment and careful management around unfamiliar people and animals. Their intimidating appearance and protective nature make them unsuitable for inexperienced dog owners, and their potential for causing serious harm has led to widespread regulatory action. Number 13. American Bully. Number 13 features the American Bully, a relatively recent breed developed in the United States during the 1980s and 1990s. Created by crossing American Pit Bull Terriers with American Staffordshire Terriers and other bully breeds, the American Bully was intended to be a companion dog with a less aggressive temperament than its ancestors. They come in several size categories, from pocket to extra large, with the XL variety causing particular concern. The American Bully has recently become the center of intense legislative action, particularly in the United Kingdom. Following several serious attacks, including fatalities, the UK government announced a ban on XL bully dogs that took effect in early 2024, making it illegal to own or possess one without a valid certificate of exemption. This makes the XL Bully one of 5 banned types under the UK's Dangerous Dogs Act. Beyond the UK, American Bullies face increasing scrutiny and restrictions in other countries as well. Their muscular build, powerful jaws, and association with their pit bull ancestry have raised concerns despite breeders' intentions to create a gentler companion animal. The controversy surrounding this breed highlights ongoing debates about whether certain dog types are inherently dangerous, or whether ownership practices and breeding standards are the key factors in dog aggression. Number 12. Bandog. At number 12, we have the Bandog, not a standardized breed, but rather a type of dog created by crossing various mastiff breeds with pit bull terriers or American bulldogs. The name Bandog historically referred to any large, fierce dog kept chained during the day and released at night for guarding purposes. Modern Bandogs are typically bred for protection work and personal security, combining the strength and size of mastiffs with the tenacity and athleticism of bull-type terriers. Bandogs face significant restrictions worldwide due to their breeding purpose and characteristics. They appear on dangerous dog lists in multiple countries, including Ireland, Romania, and various jurisdictions across the United States. Their deliberate breeding for protection and guarding work creates dogs with strong aggressive potential, particularly towards strangers and other animals. The lack of breed standardization means Bandog temperament and behavior can vary considerably depending on the specific breeding lines and crosses used. These dogs require highly experienced handlers with extensive knowledge of working breeds. Without proper socialization, training, and containment, Bandogs can pose serious public safety risks. Many insurance companies refuse coverage for Bandog owners, and residential communities frequently prohibit them. The breed's association with personal protection and guard work has cemented its reputation as a potentially dangerous animal. Number 11. Wolf Hybrid. Number 11 brings us to wolf hybrids, also called wolf dogs, which are crosses between domestic dogs and various wolf species. These animals occupy a unique and controversial position, as they are not fully domesticated and retain significant wild instincts alongside domestic traits. The wolf content in these hybrids can vary dramatically, from low-content animals with predominantly dog characteristics to high-content animals that are primarily wolf. Wolf hybrids face the most widespread and comprehensive restrictions of any animal on this list. They are banned entirely in numerous countries and many US states, with others requiring special permits and stringent containment measures. Norway, for instance, allows Czech wolf dogs and Saarloos wolfhounds, but prohibits other wolf hybrids. The concerns surrounding these animals are substantial and well-founded. Their unpredictable behavior stems from conflicting wild and domestic instincts, making them challenging even for experienced handlers. They typically display high prey drive, strong pack hierarchy instincts, and escape artist tendencies. Wolf hybrids often cannot be vaccinated against rabies with standard protocols because vaccines are not approved for use in these animals. They require specialized enclosures, extensive land, and handlers with wildlife management experience. The potential for serious attacks and the animal's unique legal status as neither fully domestic nor wild have led to their prohibition in most jurisdictions. Number 10. Rottweiler. Coming in at number 10 is the Rottweiler, one of the oldest herding breeds with origins dating back to the Roman Empire. Romans used these dogs to drive cattle that fed their armies, and the breed later became associated with the German town of Rottweil, where butchers used them to pull carts loaded with meat to market. Modern Rottweilers are powerful, intelligent dogs standing up to 27 inches tall and weighing up to 135 pounds. Rottweilers face extensive restrictions worldwide and appear on breed-specific legislation in numerous countries. They are banned in Ecuador and Bermuda, restricted in Ireland, Malaysia, Singapore, and multiple other nations. Across the United States, dozens of cities have enacted breed-specific ordinances targeting Rottweilers. Research has identified them as one of the breeds most frequently involved in serious bite incidents. Their strong protective instincts, substantial size, and powerful bite force contribute to these statistics. Insurance companies commonly refuse coverage or charge significantly higher premiums for Rottweiler owners. Housing communities and landlords frequently prohibit them. Despite this, Rottweiler advocates point out that proper breeding, early socialization, and responsible ownership produce loyal, confident dogs that are excellent with their families. The breed's restriction reflects ongoing tension between public safety concerns and arguments that individual temperament and owner responsibility matter more than breed characteristics. Number 9. Kangal. At number 9, we have the Kangal, a large Turkish livestock guardian breed developed in the Sivas region of Turkey centuries ago. Recognized as Turkey's national dog, Kangals were bred to protect flocks of sheep from predators including wolves, bears, and jackals. They are among the largest and most powerful dog breeds, with males weighing up to 145 pounds and possessing one of the strongest bite forces measured in domestic dogs. While Kangals are less commonly restricted than some other breeds on this list, they face increasing scrutiny and limitations in various countries. Their importation is restricted in some nations, and they require special permits in others. Some jurisdictions classify them within broader categories of large guardian breeds subject to dangerous dog legislation. Insurance companies may refuse coverage or require special provisions for Kangal ownership. The concerns center on their substantial size, their breeding for aggressive defense of livestock, and their powerful bite capability. Kangals are known for being calm and controlled with their families, but will actively defend against perceived threats. Their livestock guardian instincts mean they are naturally suspicious of strangers and other animals. Without appropriate socialization and training, and without having a clear job or purpose, Kangals can become problematic. They require experienced owners who understand livestock guardian breeds and can provide adequate space and management. Number 8. Boerboel. Number 8 brings us to the Boerboel, a large mastiff-type breed from South Africa developed by Dutch settlers in the 17th century. The name Boerboel translates to farmer's dog, reflecting their original purpose as guardians of homesteads and livestock against dangerous African predators, including lions and leopards. These dogs are exceptionally powerful, with males weighing up to 200 pounds, and possess both strength and agility, uncommon in breeds of their size. Boerboels face restrictions in multiple countries worldwide. They appear on dangerous dog legislation in Romania, Denmark, and various other European nations. Some jurisdictions in the United States have enacted breed-specific legislation, including Boerboels. Insurance companies frequently classify them as high-risk breeds, and many residential areas prohibit their ownership. The breed's development, specifically for protection against large predators, created dogs with strong aggressive potential and powerful physical capabilities. Boerboels are intensely loyal to their families and naturally protective of their territory. Their size combined with their guarding instincts means inadequate training or socialization can result in dangerous situations. They require confident, experienced owners who can establish clear leadership and provide consistent training from puppyhood. The breed's increasing popularity outside South Africa has led to more attention from legislators concerned about public safety. Number 7. Neapolitan Mastiff. At number 7, we encounter the Neapolitan Mastiff, an ancient Italian breed descended from Roman war dogs. These massive animals were used in combat and for guarding purposes, with their intimidating appearance alone often sufficient to deter threats. Characterized by their enormous size, loose wrinkled skin, and massive head, male Neapolitan Mastiffs can weigh up to 150 pounds or more. Neapolitan Mastiffs appear on restricted breed lists in multiple countries, including Romania and various European nations. They face restrictions in parts of the United States and are frequently prohibited by housing communities and landlords. Insurance companies often refuse coverage for owners of this breed due to liability concerns. The restrictions reflect concerns about their massive size, their breeding for guarding and protection, and the potential for serious injury should an incident occur. Neapolitan Mastiffs are typically calm and steady with their families, but naturally wary of strangers. Their protective instincts are strong, and their sheer size means they can cause significant harm, even if not intending aggression. They require early socialization, experienced handling, and secure containment. The breed is not suitable for first-time dog owners, and their care requires understanding of giant breed health issues alongside behavioral management. Number 6. Cane Corso. Number 6 features the Cane Corso, an Italian Mastiff breed descended from Roman war dogs and closely related to the Neapolitan Mastiff. The name translates roughly to bodyguard dog, reflecting their historical use for protection and guarding. Cane Corsos are large, athletic, and powerful, with males weighing up to 110 pounds while maintaining agility and speed unusual for dogs of their size. Cane Corsos face increasing restrictions worldwide as the breed has gained popularity. They encounter restrictions in parts of Canada and several US jurisdictions. Some insurance companies include them on prohibited breed lists, and housing communities may ban them. Though not as widely restricted as breeds like pit bulls, their mastiff heritage and protective instincts place them under legislative scrutiny. The breed's intelligence and trainability make them capable guardians, but these same qualities mean inadequately trained Cane Corsos can become problematic. They are naturally territorial and require extensive socialization to prevent excessive suspicion of strangers. Their athletic build and strong bite force mean they can inflict serious damage if they do attack. Responsible Cane Corso ownership requires commitment to training, socialization, and understanding of working breeds. Their restriction in certain areas reflects concerns about their guarding instincts and physical capabilities. Number 5. Presa Canario. At number 5, we have the Presa Canario, also known as the Canary Mastiff, a large Spanish breed from the Canary Islands. Originally bred for working with livestock and guarding farms, these dogs were also historically used in dogfighting before the practice was banned. Presa Canarios are powerful animals, with males weighing up to 130 pounds, possessing both strength and agility. Presa Canarios face significant restrictions in numerous countries worldwide. They appear on dangerous dog legislation in multiple nations and are restricted in various US jurisdictions. Insurance companies commonly refuse coverage for Presa Canario owners, and many residential communities ban the breed outright. The restrictions stem from several high-profile attacks, including a fatal incident in San Francisco in 2001 that gained widespread media attention. Their breeding for both working and fighting purposes created dogs with strong aggressive potential toward other animals and protective aggression toward perceived threats. Presa Canarios require highly experienced owners capable of providing firm, consistent leadership and extensive socialization. Without proper training and management, they can become dominant and dangerous. Their substantial size and powerful build mean any aggressive incident can result in serious injury or death. The breed's reputation and legislative response reflect genuine concerns about public safety. Number 4. Tosa Inu. Number 4 brings us to the Tosa Inu, also known as the Japanese fighting dog, a rare breed developed in Japan during the Meiji era by crossing native Japanese dogs with Western breeds, including bulldogs, mastiffs, and German pointers. The result was a large, powerful dog, bred specifically for dogfighting, a practice that was popular in Japan, though now highly restricted. Tosa Inus are massive animals, with males weighing up to 200 pounds. The Tosa Inu faces bans and severe restrictions in numerous countries worldwide. They are prohibited under the UK's Dangerous Dogs Act, banned in Australia, Denmark, Germany, Israel, Malaysia, and many other nations. Their breeding specifically for dogfighting created animals with high dog aggression, strong prey drive, and powerful physical capabilities. Even countries where they are not outright banned typically impose strict ownership requirements, including special permits, liability insurance, mandatory sterilization, and requirements for muzzling in public. The breed is extremely rare outside Japan, partly due to these widespread restrictions. Tosa Inus require exceptionally experienced handlers who understand fighting breeds and can provide appropriate management. Their potential for aggression toward other animals and their size make them unsuitable for most owners. The breed's specific breeding purpose and characteristics have made it one of the most widely banned dogs globally. Number 3. Fila Brasileiro. At number 3, we have the Fila Brasileiro, also known as the Brazilian Mastiff, a large working breed developed in Brazil. Created by crossing mastiffs, bloodhounds, and bulldogs, Filas were bred to track escaped slaves, hunt large game, and guard plantations. They are known for their tracking ability, courage, and an extremely strong protective instinct described in breed standards as natural distrust of strangers. The Fila Brasileiro faces outright bans and severe restrictions in many countries worldwide. They are banned in the UK under the Dangerous Dogs Act, prohibited in Australia, New Zealand, Israel, Denmark, Norway, and other nations. Many European countries have strict regulations regarding their ownership or ban them entirely. The breed standard actually includes the temperament trait of aversion to strangers, which is considered desirable in their original working role, but creates significant public safety concerns. Filas are intensely loyal and protective of their families, but naturally aggressive toward strangers. Their large size, powerful build, and breeding specifically for tracking and holding humans make them particularly dangerous in any uncontrolled situation. Even in countries where they are legal, insurance companies typically refuse coverage and strict management protocols are required. The breed is suitable only for highly experienced handlers with extensive knowledge of working mastiffs and appropriate facilities for containment and management. Number 2. Dogo Argentino. Coming in at number 2 is the Dogo Argentino, a large white hunting breed developed in Argentina in the 1920s by Dr. Antonio Norris Martinez. Created by crossing several breeds, including the Cordoba fighting dog, Great Dane, Boxer, and Spanish Mastiff, Dogos were specifically bred for big game hunting, particularly wild boar and pumas. They combined strength, endurance, and courage with a white coat that allowed hunters to distinguish them from their prey. Dogo Argentinos face bans and restrictions in at least 10 countries globally, including the UK, Australia, New Zealand, Norway, Denmark, Israel, and others. They appear on dangerous dog legislation across multiple US states and numerous European nations. Their breeding for hunting dangerous game created dogs with high prey drive, pack hunting instincts, and powerful physical capabilities. Insurance companies frequently refuse coverage, and housing communities commonly ban them. While breeders emphasize the breed's trainability and loyalty to family, their hunting heritage means they require extensive socialization and training. Their all-white coat and muscular frame make them instantly recognizable, and their association with big game hunting has translated into significant legislative concerns. The breed's strength, prey drive, and powerful build, combined with several high-profile attack incidents, have resulted in widespread prohibitions. Even in areas where they remain legal, ownership requires special permits, liability insurance, and strict containment measures in many jurisdictions. Number 1. American Pit Bull Terrier. Finally, at number 1, we have the American Pit Bull Terrier, by far the most restricted and banned dog breed worldwide. Originally developed in England by crossing bulldogs with terriers for the blood sport of bull baiting and later dog fighting, pit bulls were brought to America where they became popular as farm dogs, family companions, and unfortunately continued to be used in illegal dog fighting. They are medium-sized, muscular dogs known for their strength, tenacity, and determination. Research indicates that of the 74 countries with national-level breed restriction laws, 100% include pit bull breeds in their legislation. They are banned under the UK's Dangerous Dogs Act, prohibited in multiple European nations, restricted across numerous US jurisdictions, and face legislative action in countries throughout all 6 major world regions. The breed faces restrictions affecting an estimated 5 billion people worldwide. Studies have shown that pit bull-type dogs are involved in a disproportionate number of serious bite incidents and fatalities. Research has found that injuries from pit bulls are often more severe and complex than those from other breeds. Their breeding for fighting created dogs with high pain tolerance, strong bite force, and characteristic tenacity that makes them difficult to deter once engaged in aggressive behavior. However, pit bull advocates argue that breed-specific legislation is ineffective and discriminatory. Major organizations, including the American Veterinary Medical Association and the American Bar Association, oppose breed bans, stating that responsible ownership and comprehensive dangerous dog laws are more effective than targeting specific breeds. Despite this controversy, pit bulls remain the most widely banned dog breed globally, with restrictions ranging from outright prohibition to requirements for special permits, liability insurance, mandatory sterilization, muzzling in public, and secure containment. As we've seen throughout this countdown, breed-specific legislation affects millions of dogs and their owners worldwide. From the surprising inclusion of German Shepherds to the near-universal ban on pit bulls, these restrictions reflect complex issues involving public safety, breed characteristics, responsible ownership, and ongoing scientific debate about whether breed alone predicts dangerous behavior. Research on breed-specific legislation effectiveness remains controversial, with some studies suggesting these laws reduce bite incidents, while others find no significant impact on public safety. What remains clear is that proper training, responsible ownership, socialization, and individual temperament assessment are crucial factors, regardless of breed. If you found this information valuable, please give this video a like, subscribe to the channel for more content, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. What's your opinion on breed-specific legislation? Do you think certain breeds are inherently dangerous? Or is it all about how dogs are raised and trained? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay informed and stay responsible.